You know those people who can literally eat whatever they want and don't gain a pound? Yeah, let's talk about those people. Some people eat all the Cheetos, Doritos, and ice cream they want and they stay skinny. And this can be frustrating for just about everybody, especially those who live a healthy lifestyle, because it makes us think, oh, well, all this stuff I've learned about animal products and fats and sugars can't be true because look at so-and-so, they're skinny eating whatever they want, so all of this is debunked, why do I even try? Well, the fact of the matter is that some people can get away with eating the standard American diet. And if it makes you feel better, the majority of people cannot. But some people can. There are those people, and we all know exactly who they are. So let's talk about why this is the case. There are 3 pieces to this puzzle. I'm going to talk about fat receptors, brain chemistry, and genetics. The first piece has to do with fat receptors in the stomach. The stomach is lined with fat receptors. Some people have more than others and are thus more sensitive to fat. Now, fat is 9 calories per gram, so if you're not sensitive to it, you're likely to take in much more fat and calories than somebody who is sensitive to it and has more receptors on their stomach. So let's take Katie and Jenny. Katie and Jenny go for milkshakes. Katie is a bit thinner and Jenny is a bit curvier. They both go and get some chocolate peanut butter milkshakes, which are 500 calories and packed with fat. They both finish their milkshakes and they part ways. Now Katie, who is thinner and likely has more fat receptors on her stomach, is going to eat less at the next meal. Jenny, who is curvier and has less fat receptors, only registered that 500 calorie milkshake as 300 calories. And at the next meal, she's going to eat the normal amount. When you don't have as many fat receptors, you don't register as many fat calories, and you are unable to regulate further calories to compensate for the calories that you've already eaten. So you just end up eating more. The second piece of this puzzle relates to brain chemistry. Much of the food that we eat is artificially stimulating due to overprocessing and the addition of salt, oil, and sugar. These are addictive substances and cause the pleasure centers of our brain to light up when we consume them. So Katie and Jenny are together again and they're baking cookies. They bake 24 cookies, put on a movie, and each take a nice big bite of the warm, homemade, ooey gooey cookie. In Katie's brain, Katie is the thinner one, her pleasure center is lighting up and dopamine is being released. Nothing crazy, just a normal amount of dopamine and pleasure. Jenny's brain, however, is going nuts. It's like fireworks of dopamine and she feels intense pleasure. It's like the 4th of July is in her brain. Who do you think is going to eat more? This is the same with alcohol and why some people are alcoholics and others are not. The last piece of the puzzle has to do with heritage and genetics. Based on your heritage, you may be designed to be a bit more curvy. Let's take the natives of Hawaii, for example. Hawaii is an island way off the coast. And when Hawaii was first inhabited, a bunch of people got on boats and set sail. Now, it's a long journey to Hawaii, so who do you think was more likely to last on the journey? Individuals with more fat on them. If you were too lean, you didn't make it to Hawaii. So, individuals of Hawaiian descent, for example, have genetics that will encourage them to be a bit curvier. Your genetics predispose you to be leaner, average, or a bit curvier within the range of a healthy weight. Let me be clear that no individual is genetically predisposed to be overweight. I will say that again. No individual is genetically predisposed to be overweight. We are genetically predisposed to be at a certain point within the healthy range of weight for your height and your sex. So given these 3 puzzle pieces, you may be thinking, well, I'm screwed. What the heck am I supposed to do? Well, stay tuned for my next video where I tell you how you can overcome each of these and stay lean. Until then, thank you for watching, stay in good health, stay happy, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.